In this video, we're going to take a look at setting up a workflow dashboard for accounts payable. And you might need links to different areas of the system. You might not need as many as we set up here, but I'm going to go ahead and make one, and then you can make changes as you see fit. So I'm going to hit the little plus button here to add my component. It is going to be component type of general, and I'm going to hit the drop down here, and instead of applications, I'm going to choose custom navigation. For my title, I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to call this AP. Obviously, you call it whatever you like, and I am going to change the height to 300. I'm just going to make that particular box a little bigger on my dashboard. And down here in my link details is where I say, this is what I want to do, and here is where I'm going to link to in the system to get to that. So first thing would be enter bills. And where in the system is that? It's going to be bills. So I just typed in bills there, and it's bringing me to the accounts payable section. I'm going to choose bills. So then maybe I have to approve bills. So I'm going to say approve bills. You might not have to do this, but if you do, then you would link to that by clicking here. Type bills. And that didn't work for some reason, but let me try that again. I'm actually going to delete it, and I'm going to do another one. Approve bills. Okay, bills, approve bills. And then next on my list might be pay bills. And on my menu section over here, I'm going to type bill again. And I'm going to go and select the pay bills screen. And then let's say I need to approve payments. And I mean, I'm going to assume that the same person isn't doing all of these things. But obviously, just take the ones that you need. And then approve payments is going to be payments, and approve payments, wherever that is. Where is accounts payable? Accounts payable, payments, approve payments. So then let's say you've paid the bills, the payments have been approved. The next thing you might want to do is print your checks. So I'm going to do print checks, and that is going to be checks, not cash management, not general ledger. Keep on going. I hate this list, but I've found what I was looking for. So checks, print checks. Let's say you paid the bills via ACH. So then instead of printing the checks, you want to generate ACH file to send to the bank. And that is in the payment section. So payment, I'm actually going to go to the just accounts payable section for that. You can do it in cash management as well, but I'm going to go to AP. So I'm going to go to accounts payable, payments, payment files, and ACH file generations. That's where you go to generate the file to send to your bank. So then you have to go to the file itself, download it, and you'll go into that same area to approve once the bank has processed those ACH payments. So we're going to call this download and approve ACH. And this one, I'm going to just keep on scrolling. So I'm going to scroll down until I find the accounts payable section, which is here. And I'm going to find payments, payment files, ACH payment file. Okay, perfect. So what else would you need to do in accounts payable? You might need to release retainage. So I'm going to type release retainage as my link name here, and I'm going to do AP retainage. Where are you? AP retainage. Okay, and that's where I would go to do that. And then let's say you needed to void out a payment that was incorrect. I'm going to create a link here for voids, and I am going to go and scroll down once again to the accounts payable section and find payments and posted payments. And from that screen is where I would do my void. So once I have the links, like the names and the actual links on the menu for where I need to get to, I'm going to save that. Obviously, you might not need all of these. I don't think there's any one person that's going to need to, enter and approve everything. But you also might need to do other ones, like maybe you want to put in a link to adjustments or something like that. That's totally fine. Put that in. And then when you're happy with it, you can save it. You can also move these around in whatever order you like. So put your cursor over to the side here and you can change them around. And then you can save it. And once it's been saved, you can also hit the little gear icon over here to come in and make changes. So now that I have that set up, if I hit the enter bills link, it's going to bring me into my bills screen. Approving bills will bring me to the approved bills screen. If I hit pay bills, it'll bring me to my pay bills screen. Approved payments brings me there. Print checks, generate my ACH file. And then when I need to download and approve that, it's going to bring me to the ACH payment file screen. If I need to do a void, it'll bring me to my posted payments and I can do my voids from here. And if I want to release retainage, I would click on that and it's going to bring me to the section of Intacct where I would do AP retainage release. So obviously yours might be slightly different. Put in what you actually need, take out what you don't need. This is just, a quick how-to video of setting up these workflows. So that's one on AP, and then next we're going to do a payroll workflow dashboard.